The curtain opens to a bustling medieval marketplace. There are food vendors cooking over charcoal fires, peddlers selling archaic tools of warfare to eager hands, a tavern pouring mead and beer to passing patrons, and a couple of drunken soldiers wrestling in the dirt, circled by cheering spectators. All of this is overshadowed by a towering wall that divides their once great city in twain and stretches as far as the eye can see. The town crier steps out onto a platform and addresses the crowd.
Hear ya, gather around, one and all, and hear the tale of two realms. This is the legend of Radgard. Once upon a time we were one great realm, but a not so great king was in charge of the helm. All of this power went to his head, and gladly this mad king will see us all dead. But now we fall back and shouted no more. This war with our neighbor dates back centuries, before we divided our land to the sea, when the mad king wanted nothing but hell, and half of his kingdom were forced to rebel. So Kingsley the First was the first to resist. We fought and we told him we'll be not dismissed. Talked over the king and he spoke with his fists. There's just no way that we can coexist. And when he built his great wall high in the sky and all the way to the shore, it meant the mad king could kiss my ass. Go to hell, suck on this. Hurt us no more. Hurt us no more. Hurt us no more. So wait, when we formed this new nation, why didn't we choose a new name? We were born Radgardian. Our homes were built by Radgardians. All of our stationery had personalized Radgard labels. We had already lost so much, we were not going to lose that too. Doesn't that get confusing? Having two realms right next to each other with the same name? It does, but it gets worse. The rivalry continues up to this day. Even the names of both royals are the same. No exchange of cultures, ideas are in sight, except when our armies converge for a fight. Although the seasons have taken their toll, concussions and comas, there's one thing I know. No one should do what they're told. We forge our own path and we respect the most. And every battle that we've won, that we are the truth, but guardians to those imposters over the wall. There will come a day when we'll win this war.
One of the wrestlers is revealed to be a young woman and princess in disguise, Regina, and while the crowd cheers for their people, their kingdom, and their monarch, it seems they have forgotten about their princess, despite her many attempts to subtly remind them. Her handmaiden Amanda attempts to drag Regina back to the castle to meet with the Emperor's emissary, but Regina convinces her to stay for one last drink, wallowing in lament at the pressures of palace life.
The queen taught me how to act ladylike. The king taught me how to win in any fight. But I learned the most important lessons right here in the
The King of Kings, ruler of all the lands, the fearsome Emperor Rex, has tired of the feud between the neighboring realms and has sent an emissary to deliver a dire ultimatum. He decrees that the wall that divides their city must be torn down, and that the two houses rejoin by way of marriage. Failure to comply will result in the destruction of both kingdoms. Regina rejects her father's order to marry their enemy and breaks out of the castle, set to change her fate, even if it means overthrowing the crown itself.
I've looked beyond these walls to fill this empty void, seeking nothing more than a sense of everything. If I'm duty bound and forbidden to make a sound, how are we better than our enemies? My faith that I will get my way is slipping further each and every day.
After a failed coup, feeling alone and isolated, Regina is drowning in self-pity. Amanda counsels the forlorn princess, and to illustrate that the situation is not unique, she confides in her a dangerous and closely guarded secret.
When I was a boy, I answered to Adam. When I was a boy, I wore their clothes. Then one day, while doing mother's laundry, I dared to put on a fashion show. And by God, wouldn't you know, I found what was missing. If I was able to grow, would wish I'd wake up with a new body. This one didn't have the right holes. Stopped cutting my hair but kept doing laundry. Slowly Amanda was born. I found who I am now. And finally I was home. Got kicked out of home when I was just 11. might work at the local tavern, but all I found was abuse. The cut of my clothing was going to get me killed. This illusion is not the result of a wizard, but actually that of a queen. She taught me how to pass as a woman. Talk, pad, contour, and green. I stepped my pussy up and got hired. This bitch has been ready for me. Still I have to look over my shoulder, 'cause I am guilty of just wanting my freedom to live how I feel most real, without having to deal with fear of being discovered, that this is really the other, and be forced to suffer. 'Cause I am guilty of just wanting my freedom to live how I feel most real, without having to deal with fear of being discovered, that this is really the other, and be forced to suffer.
Having agreed to appease the Emperor and marry her enemy, she returns to the castle to learn that the details of the upcoming nuptials have slightly changed. Due to a mix-up in the medieval postal service, they are led to believe that Regina is the wrong gender to fulfill the Emperor's order. With no other choice but to follow through with the wedding plans, Amanda must convince Regina that posing as Prince Reginald will work much more in her favor, as the freedom and liberty of princes far exceeds that of princesses.
Once I knew a girl, wanted a crowd to yell, "We love you, Reggie, our favorite royalty." Once I knew this chick, sick of censorship. You know this doesn't apply to princes or kings. If you now decide to take this hip ride, you'll be the realm savior, plus you'll be allowed to swear. It's the life you wanted, attending battles and brothels. You can palm off your duties and party for hours. Just don't flash your flowers. First off, it's a disguise, not a way of life. It's simply a ruse to trick all these fools. You know that I can mold you into Reginald. I possess the skills to change your genitals. Metaphorically speaking. If you're having second thoughts, it won't improve with boycotts. If you dress in drag, we'll have this in the bag. If you now decide to swallow your pride, everyone wins when the wedding bells risks are compounded. Make the right call or achieve our downfall.
Enter the nation of seafaring pirate traders whom have historically profited from the Redguardian feud, and over the years have grown accustomed to the lavish lifestyle such profiteering affords. As a royal marriage and prospects of peace threaten their livelihood, they attempt to keep the feud burning hot by inserting their own prince into the marriage pool. Prince Wade is more than keen to go to the mainland for one glaring reason.
I'm so isolated, feeling quite frustrated because of your little rules. Too many superstitions killing my ambitions. Listen to what we must do. Definitely not whistling or personal grooming. Don't lose your head overboard. No sailing with a Jonah or pass all that dinner. Don't break bananas on board. You know my motivation, the worst superstition. We don't let women on board. No ringing of bells, don't say the word drown. Good luck or even farewell. Take care of the ship's cat bed if your feet are flat. Be sure to have tattoos. Always speak first to all redheads. Never mention rabbits. Don't lunch on a Friday, Mom. Don't kill an albatross. No bundles of flowers. Only stir tea with a spoon. You know my motivation, the worst superstition. We don't let women on board. Tell me, how did we end up like this? The only woman I've seen are carved on the front of ships. I'm the prince of the sea, but what does that mean without a lady? It seems the tide is turning. It's time that I embrace bringing a change of pace, leaving the rules on the shore. Time for a companion, fuck your superstitions. I'm bringing a girl on board. I'll do everything I can to land me a woman, and then I might finally score.
In the neighboring Redguardian kingdom, arrangements to host Reginald and the royal family are underway, and upon realization that their Prince Ryan is the wrong gender for a formal coupling of this nature, they too take the only logical course of action and dress the young man in drag. When the two heirs finally meet, they are equally unimpressed with the other, but are forced to play their roles despite obvious shared resentment.
Reginald, I have been told you're meant to be my man.
This was not part of my plan,
but destiny has gifted me with a twink with no hair.
I think the worst plus that's fair.
Oh, how I tried to make you die, but Dad wouldn't let me.
Don't say I disagree.
And despite my best forceful protest, there's no way to be free.
So what you say?
I'm saying
no amount of complaining will result in changing
there's no changing
the outcome of this wedding. Dear Ryan, I would be lying if I was happy with it.
I could hardly care
'Cause
less.
you look like a boy of mine if he was wearing a dress.
That's a coincidence.
These arrangements are the arrangement for everything I hold dear.
Like I said, I don't
Not
care.
to mention the dissension
And foreboding feelings of dread. So what I'm saying, no amount of complaining will result in changing the outcome of this wedding. So what we're saying, no amount of complaining will result in changing the outcome of our wedding.
Prince Wade makes a grand entrance and announces his intentions to marry Princess Ryan. His presence shifts the scales, proving to be the superior specimen of desirable masculinity in comparison to Reginald. Our plucky princess looks to be losing this pissing contest. Amanda, wise to the ways of men and manhood, teaches Regina a thing or two about the Y chromosome in order to provide our hero a fighting chance.
If you're going to compete with a man in being masculine, there's a few things you must understand before going Tarzan. Walk like you own us, lift your chin and roll back your shoulders. Don't overthink it, be a man and rely on your instincts. When you sit down, take up all the room, make sure to spread your legs wide. Just imagine your balls are so big that they spread out your thighs. So, drop the woe and be a man. A man answers to no one. The next in line is his son, born with a dick's a home run. And nothing's going to change that. The rules are set and that's a fact. So if you want a fat stack, just take what you own and do what you've been told. When you converse with the opposite sex, just remember this little gem. The nipples are the eyes of the face. When you talk, you speak right to them. Be sure to be stoic. Rub some dirt in a wound that's infected. Dripping with self-assurance. Don't you dare ever ask for directions. When you eat, never use a napkin. Just wipe your hands on your pants. gift that shows real class, not flowers, but an eggplant.
No! Gross! Just stop, please.
No, how can I drop the woman? Things you said are so far from what I know about being outgrown. But a man answers to no one. The next in line is his son, born with a Dixie, and nothing's going to change that. The rules are set and that's a fact. So if I want to fast track, I'll take what I am owed and do what I've been told.
Despite both Radgardian rulers' attempts to litigate Wade out of the running, a certain legal loophole challenges this effort. Traditional law enshrines a set of ancient trials designed to test the mettle of future kings. Once invoked, these trials must be completed, and to the victor go the spoils, the hand of the princess.
Not even the king of the castle can evade the emperor's laws. So how can this time be different than the norm? My first instinct is to sprint away. I know that it's champion. I never asked for any of this, and it's worse than I ever imagined. It's obvious that I should cheat. Otherwise, why else compete? I'm against an individual who reads so fine print. Have that might his son
I don't think you have a say in the matter. The trials don't care if you're not on board.
It shouldn't apply, considering the fact I'm a girl.
Luckily, it's the best of three, and what's so inviting? You know you only need to win two, and two of the trials involve fighting. When he underestimates, a good chance he'll make mistakes, and let his pride that's on display be his great downfall. Then all hail you, good Prince Reginald.
While no one desires the interloper Prince Wade to win, it is Ryan and his father King whom have the most to lose. And so his nervous majesty convinces his befrocked and skirted son that he must find a way to inspire Reginald to defeat the handsome sailor.
In war the objective is simple. In love the stakes are just as high. If you combine the two and you leave little room for things to go right, things go right. Fairness is never the issue when it comes to matters of the heart. For the rations that we made, ultimatums that we laid, now we are right back on the start. And I can't trust that this won't all fall apart.
One simple solution. I take off the stress and end this charade. What do you say?
Especially to our neighbor, we'll find another way so that we can stay and appease the emperor. But we must get rid of that sailor. You need to believe that if you want this plan to have success, you keep on the thread. Listen.
There is one little secret people have been using for years. Behind a great man you'll find a woman who is pulling the strings.
Ryan, we are relying on you, fulfilling your role. A princess is the only one who can inspire Reginald.
When the contest between Wade and Reginald is about to commence, Emperor Rex halts the proceedings with his sudden and unscheduled presence. But this mighty monarch has more than one surprise up his gilded sleeve this day.
Introducing the one who cannot be replaced. He's a god of sorts and a bit of a nutcase. His fake moves for whips change the latex, make way for the Emperor Rex. He's the cute and executioner, and he is the lips in apocalypse, the assassin assassinator. respects his tyrannical rights.
Though I wonder if I'm playing and behaving to the public's expectations, a violent placation. Most rulers in my position tend to listen to yes men and indignation when inner monologues are saying you're not what you are portraying, and the truth you are betraying. What's my passion? My legacy? What's my reason for being the enemy instead of what I want to be? A designer, a cake decorator, a dressmaker, or a wedding celebrator, a dabbling floral arranger is what would make me feel joyful than bloodshed, war, and turmoil.
He's the one you know that brings forth the thunder. He's the judge, the jury, and executioner. Treacherous Goliath with that demeanor, the Titan Emperor, two hands, his cerebrals, fabulous emperor.
Having spent much time together in preparation for the trials, Ryan and Regina find themselves succumbing to inexorable chemistry, and with an accidental touching of hands, sparks begin to fly.
How is it just one touch can say so much than words just can reach as far as your touch changes what we've known, what we've known. While there is no physical attraction, still I'm betrayed by my reaction. You've got me so high, I've got nothing to hold to. I think I'm falling for you.
My heart flutter this much. My mind is cluttered with such confronting thoughts. I thought I never know. The plan was simple with all arrangements made. I just had to turn up, say I do, and get a lead. Now my emotions are giving me away. I hate that I feel so goddamn cliche. Life's full of surprises, like some accident. It seems when they stand before me, disguises have no meaning.
Fate has dealt a cruel joke and bruised me with this punchline. We're destined to fail, but not if the choice is is mine. I wish that this could all be over. I wish that this could all be over. Does love discriminate by gender or force beholders to surrender? Expectations are torn asunder. The answer is as dear as thunder. She said, no, we might die, but I cannot look away. 100 reasons to run, only one that makes me stay. I'd never imagined I would ever feel this way. I know I'm falling for you.
As Regina wins the trials, Wade discovers the truth that Prince Reginald is actually a girl, and therefore may not marry Princess Ryan. To keep herself safe from the repercussions of dressing in drag, Regina escapes back to her kingdom, but along the way has a change of heart and decides that she is going to fight for her love, her people, and her kingdom.
The one time I thought that I was about to have a win, destiny just jumped in and cost me everything. I'd changed my whole position on things I thought were a given. Now I'm left with the ruins of a love that was slowly brewing. I don't know if I've left it all too late. A once in a lifetime is rarely found, but it's happening now. It is happening now. We're grown in our roles, and although we were bound, I am happy we are found. I am happy we're found. But the ones I love have all been taken away. Living a lie has taught me it's better than my reality. With nothing to lose, now it's over. I have nothing to gain as a loner. I don't know if I've left it all too late, because a once in a lifetime is rarely found, and it's happening now. It is happening now. We've grown in our roles, and although we're bound, I am happy we're found. I am happy we're found. But I felt too safe, and I have run away. And the ones I've loved have been taken away. How could I go, knowing what they know? So why should I go? Everyone knows is that a once in a lifetime is rarely found, and it's happening now. It is happening now. We're thrown in a roles, and although we're bound, I am happy we're found. I am happy we're found. So just hold on, love, because I'm coming to your aid.
With Wade defeated and Ryan rescued, the lovers race back to Regina's castle to await the ramifications. However, they find the Emperor much more amicable than expected and receive a royal pardon for their indiscretions. For you see, the feud is quashed as decreed, and the houses are joined in marriage once more, again as decreed. The Emperor imparts his blessing upon the union and takes his leave. Love has won the day, and as the convoluted details of the entire exercise slowly sink into the collective Radgardian intellect, the people eventually rejoice.
Your hand in mine, your touch changed something inside. Now I will never have the same view, 'cause my perspective is on you.